doing baby backs on my Masterbuilt Series 560 gravity smoker. We're doing them 3-2-1. We're doing them at 225. Coming right up. Alright everybody, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard BBQ and this is video number 2. And this is baby back ribs. Listen, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get all my future cooks. It's much appreciated. Now listen, I'm loading up the chamber quarter full and I'm throwing about 4 chunks of hickory in. Then I'll do another 3/4 or bring it up to 3/4 and throw another couple chunks in. They'll be ready for the next cook, and then I'm gonna top it off, right? And listen, I'm doing 3-2-1 baby backs. I'm looking for fall off the bone, right? I'm gonna run them at 225, but first up we will light the chamber and get that early morning fresh smell of charcoal, which I admit, using a pellet smoker, I definitely miss that charcoal cooking, running, burning in the air smell, right? And listen, we're gonna run this at a 225 for 3 hours. We'll probably spray the ribs down probably twice with a apple juice. Don't forget to pull your dividers out and also shut down the hatches, right? And just another reminder to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Now listen, when you open ribs, just slice that top, keep that liquid in, and don't forget to wash them under cool running water, and then pat them dry, right? And you'll pull that nasty silver skin off the back if you so choose. I usually do. It helps the rub penetrate through and also pull apart, fall off the bone ribs. You don't want that on there, right? Now listen, I always cut 2 off to square it, and also those are for my dog Molly, my black lab. You'll see her floating around. I don't like to spice those up, so I'll keep those separate, right? And listen, this is Joe's Barbecue House. Salt, pepper, and garlic, right? I like this stuff. I've been using this stuff, and Joe, I want more of this stuff, right? It's it's a pretty perfect mixture, as you can see. Now listen, I'm not using any binder on this. The meat is plenty of moisture enough so it'll stick. And I put that butcher paper under there for what? For easy cleanup, right? This is a 24-inch butcher paper. 1, 2, 3, and we are all clean. Almost. Of course. And as you can see, we are starting this cook at about 6 a.m. in the morning, and like I said, that early morning charcoal smell is very welcome in this household. Now listen, I promised Ken over at Heavy Metal Barbecue that I'd cook something up top there, and Ken, if you make it halfway into this video, bud, well, that's for you, right? Of course. And this grill holds that 225. Now listen, this is just a 1-hour meat check, and basically what I'm doing here, I want to make sure the bottom's not burning, and just check that rub, right? Make sure we're getting a good stick to the meat. And also check to see if it needs spritzing. This doesn't, so I'm just gonna let it run. And here we're gonna do a 2-hour spritz. And keep in mind, I am running a water pan up top, and I'm doing about a 50-50 water apple juice on the spritz. And now we're rolling along pretty good. This is the 3 hours, and we're gonna get this bad boy in the house and wrapped. You'll see I got tin foil down with brown sugar, butter, and a little BBQ sauce, right? Of course. There you go. And listen, what that's gonna do is just provide some flavor, obviously. and a little steam to get that meat kind of moving with those juices. That would be juices, of course. And you'll fold your insides like that on the ends, and then you'll bring that middle in, and you'd like to get some of it up and in on the meat. That way it's not allow too much juice to escape. If it was folded and ended right in the middle of the meat, well, you'd get a lot of juice coming down when it was cooking. So you want to bring it up, around, and back under the meat, if you know what I'm saying. And now we are into our 2 hours, right? 2 hours wrapped. We'll just let this bad boy run at a 225. And just like that, 2 hours is up. And now we don't want to use the tongs to pull that out because we'll probably puncture the tin foil, right? The foil. So we'll get that out with our hands, and we'll get this in the house, and we'll unwrap this bad boy. Oh yeah. And you can see that juice has stayed in. Now if we had folded that meat and ended it right in the middle of the meat for say, well, it would have leaked out, right? So you want to bring it up and around. If anyone needs a clarification on that, just let me know, and I'll try to explain it a little bit more clearly, as I even confuse myself, right? And you could see these, these ribs are already falling off the bone, and the moisture is just about perfect. So I can tell you, I have decided to get rid of the one. And I'm going to get these back on the grill. I'm going to get them sauced up, and I'm going to turn the grill up to about 450 just to get that sauce nice and firm, get that stickiness of that sauce. So that's going to take about 15 minutes. So let's say, let's call these 3 to 15. And you can see the pullback on the bones, and that is another clear indication that these ribs are done. No need to overcook them, no need to force feed the one if you don't have to. And this grill pretty much stayed right at that 225 perfectly. And definitely one thing that I really like about this grill, so we're going to set it up at the 450 range, and she is going to get there quick. And I'm talking under a minute quick. Early indications that this grill is a 100% bona fide winner, and possibly the future. Yeah. Wow. So what we want to do here is very carefully, we'll want to get this in the house. We'll cover them with foil, and we'll let them sit for maybe about 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, that is a nice color. Wow. Oh, yeah. I wanted to fall off the bone, and I'd say that's pretty fall off. Listen, so we're going to take this in live. This is where it's fall apart. I mean, oh man, what could one say? I mean, this is exactly what I was going for. I was going for the fall apart, and that's exactly what I got. And I'll tell you what, I mean, what could I say? These things just pull right apart. I mean, you got a nice, no doubt about that. Right, no hiding that. All right, look everyone, that's it for this one. I mean, what could one say, right? I'm very impressed with this grill. If you like the charcoal taste, the wood taste, this grill may be for you, right? I believe it's a direction that the grills are gonna go in. It's the best of both worlds. It's got the precise temperature of a pellet, and it's got that wood flavor of a, say, Weber kettle, right? So we're rocking the best of both worlds. And that's it for this one. And now listen, if you like this Masterbuilt video, I'm gonna stick a couple links here and here. You check those out, and we'll see you soon.